Did you just wake up and know you need to stretch your upper body, but you're not quite in the mood for an entire hour-long class? Well, this 10-minute yoga class is just for you. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today. Now, I've got a seated 10-minute yoga class that's really all about waking up our shoulders, our neck, our spine a little bit. This is a completely seated class. In fact, you could do this in bed or even from a chair. There's really only one part where having a little bit of space behind you makes any difference whatsoever. No props are needed, and this is truly an all levels, very beginner-friendly class. Roll out your mat, let's get started. Find a comfortable position to sit in, whatever feels best for you. Hands can rest in your lap. Eyes can close if you feel comfortable with that. Take a moment to really open up across the chest. Maybe we're feeling a little kind of caved in or hunched over, but I want you to almost bring the tips of your shoulder blades to touch behind you. At the same time, think about wrapping your ribs in, beginning to engage your abdominal muscles so you can lift up and out of the waist a little bit more. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. And a nice big audible sigh out the mouth. Again, great big inhale. Easy breath out. One more time. Let it go. Seal the lips together, breathe through the nose. With eyes open or closed, roll your shoulders backwards 3 times. Maybe we feel a little stiff there, a little tight. I definitely do. Now go 3 times forward. 3, 2, 1, and then pause. Just notice how that felt, a little bit of movement. Again, lifting the ears up high with eyes, again, open or closed. Dip your chin to your chest. Maybe you feel like you're giving yourself a little bit of a double chin. That's how much you're pulling the chin in. I'm going to flutter my eyes open right here. You can as well. Roll your right ear to right shoulder. Chin back down to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin returns. Take your easy sway side to side. And then eventually chin drops right back down to the center of your chest. Gaze comes forward, ears lift high. Big inhale, hands reach to the ceiling. Notice, did your shoulders rise to your ears? Soften them down. Again, activating your abdominal muscles. Try to lift out of the waist a little higher. Hands reach for your opposite elbows. Try to pull your elbows away from one another and push your forearms up to the ceiling. Release. Grab hold of the opposite elbow in front and the opposite one behind. Pull the elbows away from one another. Push the forearms to the ceiling. Find that great big lateral side body stretch. Release both hands. Wiggle the fingers. Now clasp them together, bring it behind your head, and poke the elbows wide. Notice if you arched your back as you did that. Can we keep our spine long and straight? Navel in, elbows push behind you. Take a big inhale. Little twist to your right. Inhale, look forward. A little twist to your left. Look forward. Again, gentle twist and return. Gentle twist and return. Pause. Poke the elbows further back. Try to roll the shoulders backwards. Puff the heart and chest up. Now, rather than arching the low back, we are finding some spinal extension in our upper back. Especially in the morning, this always feels oh so good to me. Bring your head back in alignment. One more time, dip the chin to chest. Pull your elbows towards one another. Find that great big stretch to the back of your neck. I'm not yanking on my head. It's just the weight of my hands there, giving me a little additional stretch. Now almost look underneath your right armpit. As I look towards my right armpit, I'm letting my left elbow kind of drop closer to the ground. And it's almost like I'm trying to look further, deeper underneath the armpit for a deeper twist in my neck. Bring your chin back down to center. Same thing, other side. Little twist, looking underneath, allowing your right elbow to kind of dangle to fall. Come back down to center. Release the hands from your lap. Lift your gaze up high. Again, both hands reach up to the ceiling. Once more, catch your elbows. Pull them away from one another. Push the forearms to the ceiling. Now this time, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, a little side stretch over to your right. Notice if your left hip tried to rise off the floor. Keep it down. Bring yourself back up. Same thing, other side. Little stretch over to the left. Enjoy that lateral side body stretch. Come on up. Now again, lift the fingertips up, grab hold of the kind of awkward way, the way that feels a little less natural, and again, pull the elbows away from one another, push them up. Big inhale, this time stretch to your left first, little lateral side stretch. Come on back up right. Same thing, other side. Return, both hands lift to the ceiling, wiggle the fingers, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Again, really push the elbows back behind you, wrap the tummy in. This is of course about our upper body, but we can engage our tummy too. Big inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Now this time, again, pause. And if we can, we're gonna release our hands, stretch our fingertips away from one another. Once I have my fingers away, I wanna point my nose towards my extended right hand. If that's feeling too much in the neck, we don't have to do it. Something that helps me get a deeper stretch is imagining there's a wall in front of my palms here. I'm pushing into the wall and then stretching my fingertips further across the wall to open up wider from finger to finger. Inhale, unravel, both hands lift high. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, big inhale. Again, little twist to your left. Do you want to stay here with your hands behind your head? Do you want to expand your fingertips, reaching past as far away as you can? And again, maybe taking the nose and pointing it towards the back extended hand. For me, that's my left. If you're on the other side, no big deal. Navel in, arms reach further away. No hurry, no rush. Unravel, both hands lift to the sky. Again, clasp the hands, elbows wide. Let's find that small spinal extension. Roll the shoulders back, puff your heart and chest up. Maybe look lightly. I'm not looking straight up to the ceiling. Instead, I'm kind of looking towards the corner of the room where the wall and my ceiling meet. That doesn't have to be exactly where you are, but that's okay if it is. Come on back upright. Once more, chin to chest, drop the elbows to the side. This time, release the hands from your head. Take a big inhale, and let's begin to forward fold. Now, this could be a little forward fold where we place our hands gently in front of us. Just really lean back. It might feel better to send yourself further down so your forearms are fully connected. Your head is just dangling. Whatever feels best in your body is fine by me. Nod the head a little yes and no. Just enjoy that gentle feeling. And then slowly restack the spine, one vertebra at a time. Big inhale, hands lift nice and high. Rotate the pinkies towards one another. Grow an inch taller. Big inhale, exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, twist to your left. Unravel. Again, soften the hands down by your side, chin to chest, and begin to forward fold. Do you want to stay right up here? Sometimes when I have a higher kind of forward fold in my seat, I will physically push into the floor and almost lean back, pulling my pubic bone up towards my belly button so I get some spinal decompression through my low back, kind of that open feeling. Or again, if we want to drop down into a deeper forward fold, just letting yourself kind of dangle and hold here. A little nod of the head, a little shake right and left, whatever feels good for you. And then rolling yourself all the way up. Once more, big inhale, hands lift high. Twist to your right and pause. Hold right here for me. Reach further away. Now, if you want to, I'm going to lean back, touch my right hand to the floor, and lift my left hand up in a diagonal angle. Now, I really like to roll the shoulder back and almost puff my heart and my chest up so I get a little bit of a stretch across my pecs. It can feel good to stay here. I also just like to find some mobility through my arm, really circling the arm as big or small. And if you are doing this in the morning with me, if you get some crunchy spots in your arm as you circle it, know that I do too. Eventually, bring the hand back up. And then gracefully, or not at all, lift yourself up to your twist, unravel, both hands lift high, exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Fingertips away, navel in, ears high. Again, lean back, touch the hand to the floor, lift the opposite hand high. Maybe it feels wonderful to stay right here. Maybe again you want to roll that shoulder back, puff your sternum up, maybe look to the ceiling. We can stay still, or again, find some movement through your arm, really circling. Oh, doesn't that feel oh so nice? My shoulders often need it, especially first thing in the morning. Eventually, take the hand up. Return to your little twist, unravel, both hands high. Last time, drop the hands down. Again, chin to chest, little forward fold. Take this again as deep or shallow as you like. Just allow to relax through the back of the neck. See if you can soften those muscles. Maybe close your eyes, a little nod of the head. Shake it yes and no, do your thing. Roll yourself up to a nice tall seat. Close the eyes. Take a moment to check in, see how you're feeling. Big inhale. Big breath out. As always, my friends, I invite you to pat yourself on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. Now, if you want 10 minutes of stretching for the lower body, go ahead and click the link somewhere around here where I'll have a class that will give you just that. Have a great rest of your day. Can't wait to see you again.